Some talk of energy, others talk of vibration, others talk of chakra, others talk of whatever aura that you see. So you grow in this thing, it grows in you. So for me, there was a video I did the other day where I was explaining to people that the spirit and the body, they are just like twin brothers. One is an extrovert and one is an introvert. Extrovert, he makes a lot of noise, he makes a lot of contacts, all those things. But then the introvert, which is the spirit, is very calm, speaks slowly, and so if you want to hear the introvert, that is the spirit, you have to discipline the body. And that is what fasting does. Fasting discipline weakens the body, in the spiritual sense of it. And so that what the body wants, you don't give to the body. It's not just all about food only. Food can be part of it. It can be maybe smoking habits, that you fast from smoking. You fast from maybe, should I say, going to the movie. Also, you discipline your body. You subdue your body. The body is no longer in its comfort zone. So it has been dominated. So for me, fasting is willfully giving preeminence to the spirit, over the body. So what happens is that the body obeys, it becomes weak, and then the spirit rises. And the more you grow in spirituality, the more your spirit grows, the more you have more light that comes out of you. You emit more light. Now, this is from the spiritual aspect of it. Some people will talk of energy. There's some other people who don't believe, I don't know. Some talk of energy, others talk of vibration, others talk of chakra, others talk of whatever aura that you see. So you grow in this thing, it grows in you. So for me, what happened in the case of Jesus was that he was coming out from his private spirituality in the village, at home, and now he's embracing the public ministry. So he has to raise his spirituality such that it will be, equal to the task. Let me use the word like that. So Jesus fasted for 40 days. That was not human. He fasted for 40 days, so he was full of power. So the body is completely subdued. So he was emitting so much light that, for me, my belief is that no other demon could have approached him, if not Lucifer himself. Because he has this type of fire, this type of light that was not meant for human beings. So no other demon could approach him. They have already seen that light. That's why whenever they see Jesus, they say, "We know who you are." Because they know that this light is not human. It's not just ordinary. And that's why when the devil came with the temptations of this world, eat food, I call it trying to make Jesus a spiritual celebrity and also a social celebrity. Because he said, if you bow down, I will give you the whole glory of the world. That is making him a social celebrity. Many people sell their souls today to be human, social celebrities. And then he wanted to make Jesus a spiritual celebrity. What I call spiritual celebrity here, he said, fall from the pinnacle and whatever, you will not break, because he has given angels. So if Jesus does that, it's just like a miracle, it's just like a magic. So people will recognize him spiritually, and no. He wanted to make Jesus a spiritual celebrity. Jesus said no. So because Jesus is already above every temptation, he has already subdued the body. So he's above any temptation that he is going to receive from the devil. So you see it. So the higher you go in spirituality, the more light. And what happens is that when there is light in the darkness, insects come. Light draws attention. If you are going in a place and everywhere is dark, all of a sudden you see a light. That light shines and it draws attention. So that is what happens with us in spirituality. The more you grow in spirituality, the more light you emit, and then the more temptation you draw to yourself. Because the power of the evil one will come and try to quench that fire. In some areas, in some parts of the world, I did apostolic work in a parish where there is no electricity. Do you know why? Because the sorcerers, they said, we don't want electricity in this village. People can laugh over it, whether it's true or not. But the truth is that they had transformers. It is there. They had everything. but it can't work. Everything is busted. Then the new mayor that came in and wanted to arrange it, he received threats of death. They told him we don't need that light because they enjoy their darkness. They make their movements in the night. These are people who are living in the village. They know themselves. So people will tell you, no, they don't want it. But for us in the church, we have our light with panel, with solar energy. So we power it during the day, then in the night we have our light. So one of them, we were asking them one day, why is it that you people, you attack other people, you don't come to the church? So he said, no, the church is a different case. How is it a different case? He said, when we pass here, there is something like dew that covers the church. So we cannot enter the church, we cannot penetrate the church. We just pass. But all these things, when we say them, they are like fairy tales. But these are some realities that people live in spiritual realm. So I'm just trying to explain something that the more you rise in spirituality, the more you draw temptations to yourself. And why do you draw temptations to yourself? Because you emit light that draws people attention. This time, when I say people, not just physical people, but I'm talking of spiritual entities. They come to tempt you because they want to quench that fire. So this is the reality of. So the same thing with in the church hierarchy. When you become, because I started saying it based on what one of the saints said and what you said. So if a lay faithful has one demon that is attacking, one spirit that is attacking, for the priest or the church we have it about 10, and that's why the priest is called to pray. So you don't just become a priest and you just like somebody being a nurse or a doctor, you don't protect yourself very well. You easily attract diseases and sicknesses. That's why they have gloves, they have this thing that they wear to protect themselves. So priests should also do their best to protect themselves because they are sort of endangered species. If not the Christians in general, they are all spiritually they are endangered species because they create problem for the devil. Unlike every other religion, that is like one over. But Christians, they are the contrary. So the devil fights seriously against them. So that is it.